What's up, guys? Matocaster here, and today, what do you know? We're back in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Moved our DeLorean over there to make space for something we're gonna find today. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking maybe we hit up the auctions and see what we can find to work on today. I'm excited because I have a good feeling. that we're gonna find something pretty cool. Let's head over to car auctions. There it is. I knew I had it somewhere. Guys, I hope you're doing all right. I can't complain whatsoever. Let's see what we have on the auction block today. Okay, this is a Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. That is not bad, but it's already done. So it's good to go. 5 stars. We have a Jeep Wrangler. Nah. If it was like the old one, maybe. Let's find something really cool. We have a Salem Flamo. I don't know. Not our style, though. Oh, now here's something interesting. Mercury 8 Coupe 49 Lowrider. Now that is pretty slick. Let's see what we got coming up on the docket here. Oh, a C1 Corvette. We already did that. Chieftain Bandit. Ooh, this looks like the star of the show for me. I'm gonna make a play on this one. This thing's already bringing some pretty solid money. Kind of feel like I want to chase it till I get it. Because it is, I love that it's slammed, for sure. Come on. Almost $30,000 now. I'll chase it to 30. Man, we just surpassed that by quite a bit. Are we gonna get to 40? Come on now. We're at 40. And we got it at 40. Man, I overpaid. I feel like I overpaid, but we'll see. Let's put it in the garage. And I think this is our new date to the dance. Let's build this thing up right. Yeah, see, that Corvette's already pretty much done. And here she is. That is definitely stylish. I've always liked these old Mercuries. Oh, it's got flames on it. We got an engine in here. What do we have for swap options? Nothing. So we are stuck with a V8 one carb overhead valve, and we'll just rebuild this out. Not a problem. I don't even think I'm gonna bother with doing the diagnostics. I mean, we're gonna do this thing upright. See what we got for interior. Not too bad. Definitely something to work with. Let's throw you on the lift. I do like its stance. It's got a good stance to it. Let's get the welder out. Get started on that. Might as well get that out of the way. Move you over to lifter A. And use. Yes. Okay, took care of a lot. You can go back. Yeah, that's already looking pretty good. Not crazy about the color. I mean, it's nice. It's tasteful, but this is a show car. This is like our lowrider type thing. Let's do something cool with it. So we might as well go ahead, get this thing up in the air and get the engine out and see what we're working with there. Okay, for whatever reason, the shop crane is glitching out. It should be over there. Okay, pull out the engine. Did it pull it out? It did pull it out, so that's all that really matters. All right, you go back. And here's our beautiful V8 engine. One carb overhead valve. And I'm going to tear this thing down and we're going to see what we can repair. All right, getting the carb off. Intake manifold. You got to get off of here. Don't need you. Hopefully we'll have enough to work with to repair. This doesn't look horrible. I've definitely seen worse. Looks like everything's at least here. Pull off these rocker arms. Get this manifold off of here. Probably take these plug wires off. We gotta get to the plugs next. Get this head out of here. All right. On to the other side, which, guys, you know how that works. Fast forward the other side since you've already seen it. Alright, so I got the engine torn down and flipped over. Now we're working on the other side. Gonna pull these pistons out. Tell you guys, I've been playing a lot of that Flight Simulator 2020. I want to do some videos with it, but man, is it taxing on my system, and running OBS at the same time to do the screen capture, as well as the Reaper audio system that I use. Using all that in conjunction with trying to run Flight Simulator 2020, even though I've got a pretty good rig, it's taxing. So I'm getting some frame rate hits. I'm just trying to dial it all in before I do some videos. I'd really like to do some flight sim videos because I really enjoy it, and I think it's more enjoyable to watch somebody who's playing a game or a simulator who actually enjoys it. Like how much I enjoy Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. Yeah, I know I should be doing more variety of different games on here, but I really like Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. I've been going on just one after another because a lot of new cars in here now. A lot of cool new cars. Got the block out of here. Now I'm curious, what can we repair? Let's just go for it all. Seems like we were able to repair a lot. I'm sure the typical stuff like the belts and stuff, rocker arms, looks like push rods, will all need to be replaced. But really, this isn't too bad of a list. So I'm going to get my list going and go on a little shopping spree. Okay, that does it for our shopping spree. Now it's time to see if we forgot anything. Put our block on here, all freshened up and beautiful. Get our crank in. Start putting these pistons in, together and in. Alright, I bought a performance camshaft. Time to start building out the front of this engine. Also got a performance ignition distributor and rotor. And distributor cap. I'll put these clips on here now before I forget. Easy to do. Get this cam gear on here. Timing chain is next. Be able to put the cover on. Pretty stoked on this car. I like all these old cars, as you've seen. I tend to lean towards the classics. There's just something about them. They were rolling works of art for the most part, really. Get the harmonic balancer on. Back when a new car design came out, just about every year, be redesigned, and there's actual style that went into it. Not that there's not style now, but back then it was rampant with style. We've got serpentine belt A. Alrighty, got that on there. Perfect. Alright, time to build out the side here. Get the head on. Get our little push rods in. And of course, the rocker arms. Performance plugs. Get our exhaust manifold, which these look like straight up headers to me. Nice. Got that side done. All right, get this intake manifold on. You might have saw in the fast forward there and went and bought a performance carburetor right there. Only makes sense if we're doing all this other stuff, right? Get the wires on. Get our performance filter on. I think we need to still mount the coil. Yep, there it is. And I think that's pretty much does it. Man, I really dig it with all the red parts like that. That looks good. All right, let's grab our engine. See if this goes back to the glitchy place. It did. That is interesting how it does that. Okay, install. And now you can go back. It is in. Let's take a look at our battery. And our brake servo while we're in here, while we're in the engine bay, and then our cooling system. See how that's looking. It's buried down in there, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna need some TLC, it looks like. See what is repairable here. So we repaired those. Probably gonna need a new battery. Let's see what state that's in. Yeah, it's only at 40%. Tackle that now. There it is. Easy enough. Then that will button up pretty much everything under the hood. Nice, we were able to fix the master cylinder. Can I get to the radiator? It's a stretch. Got it. Nice. And let's get these body panels off. See if we can repair these. That bumper. What do we got going down in here? Is that just a little glitch? Oh, it might be. And we'll find out. Might as well take this grill out if it will go out. Nope. It's all part of the car. Get these taillights out, see if we can repair any of that. Okay. Looks like we were able to take care of all of it. Just gonna have to replace the glass. Oh, we got a taillight there. That's not gonna repair out. No big deal. I'm impressed with what I actually did though. Was it this one that, yeah, we're gonna have to get a new one for there. And that is Mercury 8 Coupe 49 left. And might as well grab the glass while we're here. We'll have to check to see how the condition of the front and rear glass is. Okay, we got that taken care of. Put on our right door. Get this glass in. And this thing is looking good. Looking sharp. I'm guessing there's no mirrors that go on this. Hot rod style. Those flames are wild, man. And get our right side headlight on. And she's not looking too bad already, huh? Again, I'm not totally sold on the color. All right, let's get on this front suspension here. It's got disc brakes, not bad. Somebody's been in here and customized this. This car would have come with drums originally. This is not unlike the car my grandfather had. My grandfather had a 49 Mercury. Very jealous. That was long before I was alive. I wish he would have kept it. 49 Merc 2-door. Very desirable car nowadays. He also had a terraplane. You guys ever heard of a terraplane? It's a car. Okay, get that off of there. That pretty much tears down that whole side. Guys, you know how it goes. Alrighty, got all our parts bought. Time to rebuild this front end here. That wheel hub on there. Bolt that bugger down. All fresh, brand new, shiny parts. These come together really fast. Pretty much when you actually buy all the parts you need. So far, it doesn't look like I've forgotten anything. Yep, I even put the springs together. How about that? I'm on top of it today. I'm on a roll. Front end link B. In you go. That is it for that side, boys. Boys and girls, I should say. You know what I meant. All right. On to the back. Let me get these out of here. See what setup they got going back here. Okay, this is a drum setup. So typical disc drum hybrid type setup. Pretty common for old hot rods. People that have converted to disc brake usually don't just do the front. Understandably so too. Most of your stopping power comes from the front, as you probably already know. That rubber bushing out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this fuel pump out. You can grab the gas tank. Get that out of the way. All right, on to the other side. These rear ends really come apart pretty quickly. All right, got that axle out of there. Clear our parts notes. See what we were able to repair and what needs to be. I'm still blown away that you can repair brake shoes in this game. That's amazing to me. Okay, so we need brake drum for sure. Do we need 2 of those? Yes, we do. Now I know. Brake drum. Rear shock absorber B. Rubber bushing for sure. Shock absorber cap, rear spring. Fuel tank was not able to get repaired. Good to know. Knuckle housing B. And then I'm going to double up on all this stuff. Okay. I do want to grab a performance fuel pump. If we got performance other stuff, might as well throw in a performance fuel pump, right? Shopping spree. Alrighty, here we go. Get the axle in. Knuckle housing B. The rear. There we go. Rear drive axle. Forgot that needed to go on first. Getting ahead of myself. Not the first time. Wheel drum cylinder. Our rebuilt brake shoes. Brake drum. And we need to get on to... Probably should have done these ones first. Just that big ghost tire in my way, right? And get that on there. That is that side rebuilt. All right, as you probably saw, I forgot a spring. That's not too bad out of all that stuff if that's all I forgot. Let's get our fuel tank in here. And our performance pump. I think it's time to pick out wheels and tires that will go along and complement this beautiful boat of a car that we call the Mercury. Okay, so it has 16-inch rims on it. That's what we pulled off. I'm thinking going bigger. Find something that would fit this car well and look okay. Bigger than 16. I think an 18 to 20, somewhere in there would look pretty slick on this thing. Nothing really jumping out to me right now. These aren't bad. They might look pretty good on there, depending on what color we paint the car. Then there's always the classics right here, but we just did this on the Corvette. These aren't too bad. I think it would go with these. And we get them big. Let's do 20s. Why not? All right, we got ourselves a set of 20-inch rims. Oh, we need to get tires. What's a rim without a tire, right? Obviously white wall. Size, so we know 20. The width, 135. Let's go 225. Profile, 40? Let's do 40. Maybe 35. Don't want them to be too ridiculous. Let's do 35. And if I hate it, I'll just sell them off. Let's install that on that, and yes. Oh no, that looks good. That works well with the 20s. It wouldn't look good if this was anything smaller. If this was like a 18 or 17, 16, somewhere in there. Yeah, this works. And it'll still keep the car nice and low too. Get those balanced. Put some tires together. Okay, while that's over there balancing, I'm gonna hit this interior real quick. Alright, interior's done. What else do we have to do? I know we have to put the exhaust on, put oil in the engine for sure. Let's throw that exhaust on. And there we go. Alright, let's get this oil in here while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Let's see what we need for interior. Oh, I know we need to take... I know this glass is bad, I can tell. So is that one. Good here. Alright, let's say we put our wheels and tires on. Then we can go on to painting this thing. Seeing what we want it to look like. Oh! Oh yeah. Oh, that is good. Did you doubt me? That looks good. I don't blame you if you doubt. I doubt myself all the time on these. No, that looks good. It's gonna look even better when we get it painted though. I'll tell you that much. 'Cause then, yeah, the tires are a little small, but it keeps the lowered stance. It's alright. It's okay. It's gonna work. Gotta hit it just right. There we go. I'm digging this. We got to take care of this paint though. This is looking pretty terrible. Let's move you to paint shop. Okay, hue. What do we want to do with hue? What colors? We have to go with something pretty out there. Yeah, these different liveries. I wonder what we have options. They've got none. So we're just stuck with the flames, I guess. Okay. Maybe then we go black. Go through all the hues here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kind of digging on this like really deep cherry, and then doing something crazy with like the, well, there's matte. That's kind of cool. There's pearl. There's chameleon. There's chrome. That's a little out there. I kind of like the matte. Then bring the hue down just, or the brightness down just a little bit more. Oh, right in there. That looks really good. Paint car. Let's see what we've done. That works. Especially with the interior. Considering the tan interior, the black wheels, the white walls, this color works. Let's move you to the dyno. See what you put down. See what improvements we made. Oh, that looks good. I really like that. I'm not too crazy about the flames. Well, there, I solved that problem, but now we're going to have to paint the car again. I found a hood without the flames. All right, let's run the dyno, then we'll get that taken care of. Run dyno, see what we got. Factory engine power was 269 horsepower, and the factory torque was 363. Let's see what kind of gains we made by just adding some of those performance parts. Was it money well spent? 381 horsepower, 502 foot-pound of torque, 41% gain on the power, 38% gain on the torque. I say that is worth every penny. Let's move you back to the paint booth and take care of that hood. Okay, took the brightness down just a little bit more. Paint car. Oh yeah, classy. Classy, classy. Let's move you to garage entrance A, take care of any interior problems we may have. Oh, that looks good. Next to the time machine. Yeah, that looks really good. That wheel tire combo really works. I'm loving this thing. I'm kind of wondering if this needs to stay. I think we'll hang on to this one for a little bit. Okay, let's see what the car status says about the interior. Interior condition 100%. We don't have to do a thing. A global body condition. We are missing. Oh, we need the steering wheel, leather seat. But it says interior condition. Okay, leather seat 9, leather C. I'm not gonna worry about it. It looks fine. The steering wheel looks fine too. It looks good. I'd drive around in it. Speaking of, let's just do that. And here we are. Okay, now I see the steering wheel and it's gonna bug me. That will get replaced. But like I said, I'm thinking this one needs to stay in the stable for a little while at least. And look at it. It's just gorgeous. And it's got some horsepower too, my goodness. I should say torque. That just looks good. Rolling down the road like that. Do some smoky donuts. Sounds good for having all those mufflers on it. Gotta do my J turn. I always gotta do that. It does a J turn beautifully. I dig it. I love this car. I really do. It's understated. It's classy. It looks good going down the road, or going down the painted airport, I should say. It bumps a lot because the tires are hitting the inner fenders. Just fine. Let's find us a super classy steering wheel for our super classy Mercury. We have not really a whole lot of classiness in here. Ooh, this one's nice. I know I've used it before, but I like it. It's classy. And there you go. Yep. I think that fits way better with the car anyways. Man, something about this car. It's just beautiful. Look at that. That stance. I think that's our screenshot right there. Beautiful. I'm really over the moon over this car. Let's see. I like to open the hood and look in there. See what it's worth now. $90,372. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm hanging on to this one just for a little bit. If anything, we can sell it later. It's not like we're hurting for money right now. Speaking of money, now that it's worth $90,372, and we started with, well, I'll put it on the screen. This is how much we made in could make in profit. I'd say that works well because we didn't spend a whole ton of money on this thing, and it's worth quite a bit more than I thought it would be worth, which is great. Yeah, we're hanging on to that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. I love this car. I hope you enjoyed it too. Let me know what you think in the comments, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. It lets me know you care. It helps out the channel. You know, all that good stuff. Guys, thank you so much. As always, I'll see you in the next one.